In less than 2 weeks, voters will decide what elected officials and propositions they want moving forward. And in the East County, 2 candidates are vying to fill the position as El Cajon's next mayor. They include the current mayor, incumbent Republican Bill Wells, who's trying to keep his seat from that of his only opponent, Democrat Arnie Levine. And Mr. Wells joins us now to talk about his campaign. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, Sue.
Okay, so as an incumbent, what do you feel like you can bring to the table now that maybe you didn't get done in your first term?
Well, you know, I think some of the problems that we're facing in El Cajon are the same problems that every city in California is facing. That's primarily homelessness and law enforcement problems. And, you know, so I think experience certainly helps with that. You know, I have experience not only as a mayor, but I've worked as a clinical psychologist and worked with the homeless for a long time. So I feel like I've got a pretty good handle on that. But, you know, it's an ongoing problem. We're in the middle of lots of change in that respect. We're building new homeless shelters and trying to adapt to the changing environment.
So what do you feel like? You've dealt with homeless people one-on-one, you have counseled, you have had such a personal experience. What do you feel like it's going to take to actually move the needle on this, so to speak, to change? The situation has just gotten out of control.
It's a good question. I think the real answer is for us to agree for once and for all what the real problem is. You know, for about the last 20 years, California has taken on the housing first model, which basically says people are homeless because they're down in their luck and they need housing. But I don't believe that's the case. And I think if you ask any cop or firefighter or paramedic, they'll tell you that the real problem with homelessness has to do with drug and alcohol addiction. So until we're willing to really take a look at that and put resources behind treating that problem and really dealing with that problem, we're not going to move the needle on homelessness, and that's really what we need to do.
What would you say is the biggest difference between you and your opponent?
You know, I don't know him very well. I mean, I think that he has really has a different idea about treating the homeless than I do. I think he comes from a housing first background. He also criticized the way I dealt with the pandemic issues, and you know, I was controversial, I guess, in some ways by telling our police that we weren't going to enforce the COVID restrictions, and that we certainly didn't fire people, police or firefighters, for not taking the vaccine. And I think he feels that he would have handled that differently.
Besides homelessness, give me an issue that you think that the people are the most concerned about when you go and talk to people. Crime.
Crime. I mean, it's the same all over California. People are really kind of worried about the lawless environment that we've seen California descend into, especially since California has closed 2 prisons in the last year, and they've really moved towards, I think for a good reason, for criminal justice reform. I think that the thought was in the right place, but I think the way we went about it was kind of reckless. And basically, we've decriminalized crime in a lot of ways, and people are really worried about that. You know, when I go out and talk to people, they tell me they're extremely worried about the safety, not only just in El Cajon, but all over California.
And those 2 issues, all the candidates we talked to seem to think a lot of those 2 issues, homelessness and crime, are
meshed.
They're meshed. Exactly, and also small businesses. You know, how do you keep small businesses going when you have homeless people on the streets?
It's really tough for small businesses. It was tough for any business, but small businesses take it a lot harder than other people because, you know, we're in a situation now where the police can only do so much, not just in El Cajon, but really in any city. And so we're having to tell people sometimes if you really want to keep your property safe from homelessness, you have to hire private security. It's bigger. It's easier for larger companies to do that than it is for a small business to hire private security. So that certainly that's a big concern for small business. But you know, just I think especially in the downtown areas and the places where the homeless seem to congregate more, it seems to drive business away from that area. So small businesses that are situated in that area have a tougher time.
Yeah, it has been challenging. All right, Bill Wells, thank you so much. We appreciate your time tonight.